cannot get rid of the feeling that someone is watching me all the time. If I stand in the right place, nobody could see me. If I stand in the right place, nobody could see me. I can't really explain it, but I must confess I'm a bit nervous being on this estate.
How can I help you?
Good day, miss. I'm from the police, Detective Briscoe. I need to talk to the lady of this house.
Lady won't have any visitors. It's her order.
I didn't come for a cup of tea. This is a police investigation.
But I don't know. You'll get me into trouble.
You'll be in trouble if you don't open the door.
Do you have any warrant card?
Well, I do not, but I am from the police. Trust me.
Anybody could say that. I'm sorry, I won't open it.
What if I came back with it later?
Nope. Never. I won't be fired twice.
So you won't help me?
Just show me your warrant card or stay where you are, but I won't wait long.
The maid is afraid of being fired. She won't open the door just like that. It would be useless trying to explain. She won't open the door to a policeman without a warrant card. Do you know, officer, I have had just about enough.
Don't know what you mean, sir.
You will go and get my warrant card now, and I don't care how you do it.
But that's absolutely out of the question, sir.
Oh, it is impossible for me to interrogate because I cannot show my card.
I'm trying to understand, sir. I really don't know.
You know what? Get up and make it happen. Yes? If not, I will make sure you stand guard at the cemetery starting tomorrow. Is that clear?
Yes, sir. I'll try. Be right back.
This is how to speak to him.
I've got it, sir. They just forgot to deliver it to me.
Ah, good news. At least for you.
You have to excuse me, but I really had no idea.
I forgive you. Calm down. It was not your fault.
Well, thank you. Just wondering, were you serious about standing guard at the cemetery?
Very serious. But it's all solved now. Forget it. It didn't take long at all. My warrant card proves I am a full member of the force. Here you are. This is my warrant card. It is in your own interest to cooperate with me. Do you trust me, then?
I suppose so, but I'd better ask the lady first.
Stay here and open the gate. I'll talk to the lady myself.
All right, then. Come in. I have to tell the lady you're here, but I don't know if she wants to talk to you.
Tell her, please. It's urgent. It is about Sir William.
Oh,
I thought so. Right away. Please follow me then. Milady ordered me not to let anybody in, but I'll make an exception as you are from the police.
Thank you.
But you'll have to promise me to stay here. I'll be right back, and don't touch anything.
I promise. Tell Lady Miriam that I have urgent news, which I wish to discuss personally.
That won't work. Milady refuses to see anybody in person. If she wishes to speak to you, she'll call you from the workroom. Wait at the telephone, please.
Lady Miriam is as mysterious as her grandson. The interview with her probably won't be easy. The family mourning is obvious at the first glance. All the paintings are covered, just like all the windows. I miss the sunlight here. I'll just have a look. Nobody would mind? What a peculiar ring. It seems strangely familiar. When I see this ring, I wonder whether Sir William wore something like it as well. Oh my God! The gem I found in the tomb is the same as the one in this ring. It can't be a coincidence. Sir William must have been buried with it. I wonder where the ring is now.
Excuse me, sir, what are you doing there?
Nothing, only looking.
Milady won't accept any personal appointments.
But I need to speak to her.
If you wait for a moment, she'll call you here.
Right here?
Yes, sir. You can sit down if you want.
No, thank you. There's no time for me to be sitting around. It is not polite to keep a lady waiting when she calls you. Good day, madam. Detective Sergeant Briscoe, at your service. I'd like to offer my deepest sympathy, but I also have bad news for you. Ah, my superior has already talked to you. I apologize. He probably forgot to tell me. So let's proceed to the problem. I have several questions, but if you don't mind, I would prefer to discuss them with you in person. I see. Only via the telephone, as you wish. May I ask then whether it is true that you commanded that Sir William's coffin must stay closed during the entire funeral? I'm sorry, madam, but I have to ask questions, unfortunately. I'd be grateful if you could help me, and if you'd kindly answer my other questions as well. Yes, it is a logical justification. Were these physical deformities the cause of, let's say, the unpopularity of Sir William? I understand people are superstitious, but I'd never expect Father Mulcahy to be against a burial. Did he say why? I understand you didn't agree with him. Cremation was unthinkable. I can imagine how difficult it must have been for you. I understand, and I don't want to nag at you. So far, it's enough. Thank you for your time. I think she's a very smart lady. She knows exactly what to do to avoid saying any more than she wants to. Maybe a few facts that are probably of low importance, but one never knows. For instance, why Father Mulcahy wanted the body cremated. An electric bell at the door, and now a telephone from the workroom to the hall. I had thought that the Lewis family had financial problems, but suppose I was wrong. According to Lady Miriam, he wanted the body to be cremated. That means he had a good reason for getting rid of the body in a different way. One distrustful maid is a better guard than a dozen policemen. How long have you been working for the Lewis family?
I'm here only since this morning. Can you tell?
No, not at all. Was it hard to get this job?
I guess I shouldn't say, but that Lady Miriam can be picky.
Why? Money issues?
I hope not, but do you know the rumours about Sir William?
I've heard something.
No wonder people are scared.
But you are not.
Had no choice. But if something goes wrong, I'll run away. Just don't tell me, lady.
I need to talk to Lady Miriam. Would you show me the way?
But sir, I already explained to you, it's impossible. If she wishes to talk to you, then only via the telephone.
I see. I just need to know who signed Sir William's death certificate and what the cause of death was. It would be best to talk to the family doctor.
I will ask, but Milady is really busy at the moment. Wait a minute.
Had I not heard the voice on the phone, I would think there is actually no Lady Miriam. And really, the maid is the only person living here.
I'm afraid Milady doesn't wish to speak to you.
Did she give any reason?
Don't be offended, but she said it was none of your business.
Oh, well. Do you happen to know who Sir William's personal doctor was?
I really don't know, but I wouldn't tell you anyway. Don't want to lose my job.
It's all right. I'll find the information elsewhere. Stubborn old lady. She doesn't make this any easier. Considering the direction the maid went, I don't think Lady Miriam is in her bedroom. Did she mention Sir William's workroom? But I suppose I won't get there either. Not without a good reason and a proper warrant. If there was a secret hideaway, for instance, for Sir William, where would it be? I can't see anything suspicious. I don't think anybody has used it for a long time. Everything seems to be normal. Sir William even had a dog. Maybe I could use it. Of course, that's not a bad idea. The door has no lock, but it's not possible to open it. Not this way. A sharp stake. I bet there is a logical explanation to why it was made. It does not seem to be used. A sharp stake. According to legend, this is an ideal weapon against vampires. So, Doggy, can you help me? Can you recognize your master's smell? I don't think I can take it like this. They wouldn't let me. It would not be a good hiding place. There's too much water in there. An ideal place for a murder weapon, but not for a mad murderer. I will not sneak through the house like a thief. It would do me no good. I will not sneak through the house like a thief. I don't want to delay you, but may I borrow Sir William's dog? Only for a short time, if you don't mind.
I'm not sure. I'd have to ask Milady.
Wait, stay here. There's no need to bother her with such a detail.
But Milady might get angry.
She doesn't have to know. Don't you think she has more important things on her mind and needs rest?
You're right, sir. Take it. But promise me it won't be for long.
You have the word of a gentleman. It's strange that she's standing in the same place all the time, as if she's trying to cover something. I have something here that I think Lady Miriam should see. Could you take it to her?
Indeed, sir. She didn't say anything against that. Gosh, is that really a diamond?
Yes, and I need it back immediately. It is an important piece of evidence. I need to know whether it is a part of Sir William's ring.
I hope I won't lose it on the way.
You'd better not. Now I have a couple of minutes to look around. Men's gloves, bills, a notepad. Sir William's personal belongings. Now I understand why I was not supposed to see them. Lady Miriam explained it clearly. She does not wish anybody to rake over her grandson's private life. They cannot belong to anyone but Sir William himself. Taking something without permission is against my principles, but I suppose the lady wouldn't give it to me anyway. I'll have to manage somehow. Huge sums of money were spent in the last months. Like this, a high-quality suit. I would have to save for 10 years to afford it. Sir William knew how to enjoy life, but he doesn't fit a mad beast's profile at all. He was probably just a loner, an oddity who tried to fill his life with expensive goods. The question is, where he took the money. The temptation to take a look inside is too strong.
Excuse me, sir, what are you doing there?
Nothing, only looking.
Lady's scared, sir. The diamond really was Sir William's. He was buried with it.
I thought so, but I had to be sure. I hope you understand.
I have a question too.
Naturally.
You know, I'm getting scared. Do you think that Sir William is a killing monster?
I wouldn't say so. When we find him, he will explain. Can I have the stone back?
Here it is. Lady would be glad if it didn't get lost.
One distrustful maid is a better guard than a dozen policemen. So, come on, pup. You'll help me find your master. It was hard work to get you here. I thought of taking a leash before, but it doesn't matter now. I can find out right away whether it's useful at all. He doesn't seem to understand what I want from him. It seems he wore them very often. Maybe he didn't want anyone to see his hands. Bit by bit, Sir William was selling his property off. He was lucky he had a good purchaser. No wonder he could afford to spend so much money. Fortunately, he recorded everything, so when I need concrete information, I'll know where to search. Go, boy. Find your master. Oh, come on, boy. Don't disappoint me. Show me what you can do. Good dog. Quick, follow him. It seems he has discovered something. The gravedigger had rubber boots, but these shoes were definitely smaller. I should make a cast. If it starts raining, all clues will be gone. I'd rather not touch it. It's very fragile. The lead I was following on Sir William ends in the canal. My God, I hope nobody threw him in there. The experiment with the dog showed he probably disappeared through the canal, either alone or with somebody's help. What's the dog barking at? If not at the canal, then maybe at this chain. What What's this? What's this? I almost overlooked it. Without that dog, I'd never have noticed it. Maybe I could compare it with the one I already have. When I see them together, they seem to be identical. But such an examination isn't enough. Somebody took Sir William's body out of the coffin and threw it in the canal. There is no other possible way. I'm not going to crawl through the filth, but Carter surely won't mind. Carter, find some men and search the canal.
How big of an area, sir?
Go upstream and keep your eyes open. The water might have carried the body quite far.
Sir, are you saying that you think someone threw Sir William's body into the canal?
It's possible. I need you to check it for me.
Yes, sir.
You know, your strange peace has the opposite effect on me. I think you're quite pleased that Sir William is no longer in your way.
What? How could you say that?
I know you are absolutely against the funeral.
That's a lie!
Tell me then, why did you insist on cremating the body?
I meant well. That is the whole truth.
Tell me, what is it like to bury a mass murderer and a monster?
That is none of your business, detective. Your questions insult me.
To bury a monster against your will insulted you as well. For things did not turn out as you wished, so you found your own way to deal with the problem.
You cannot prove that.
You had the motive, the opportunity, and no alibi. I'm sorry, but I have to ask you to stay in the tunnel.
Are you arresting me?
No, not yet, but I will return soon, and I'll be glad if I won't have to search for you then. I've just had the canal around the cemetery searched.
What do you hope to find?
Everything seems to lead to the disappearance of Sir William, or his body in the canal.
Are you saying that someone stole his body and then threw it into the canal? But why?
Not a hard question, especially when I know how much you hated him.
Be careful, detective. I know nothing about the canal. Even if you found something, my conscience is clear.
That's rather convincing. I'm sure he knows something, but I doubt he is the murderer and Ghoul.